Deck 7.
Welcome to Hudson's. Yum, 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 yum. Now we can see land approaching from the outside, so we're going to hang out in here until they call. All aboard!
All aboard.
All ashore!
During the nighttime, we do experience some strong winds and inclement weather. Therefore, our arrival to Ponta Delgada will be slightly delayed.
Well, well, well. Well, I found out where they keep their D's in our cabin today. You are enjoying the window seat. They've taken the bed pillows, the steward did actually, and made a nice little seat up here.
It's cute. Huh? I'm a little too tall for it, but it works.
Weird.
The windows are a little...
Hard to see, but we're definitely almost here.
That's cool.
To the runway
clear
on deck number 4 forward. Have an excellent day in Azores.
Well, back on board time is still 6:30, so no change there. And we are right here at the main cruise terminal. Oh, there's little Enchantment of the Seas docked over at the commercial terminal. Now, in through this building. Some shore excursions that way. We are independent tours. We have a group of 6 today, so we figured, hey, you know what? Let's hire a private van for the day. We're using Azores Dream Tours. We can do whatever we like. Well, we walked out the door, saw a whole bunch of people with signs, and boom, we are off. That was super easy. Right here inside the terminal building. Oh, this must be our ride.
Yeah.
So we're figuring out our plan for the day, what we want to see.
Okay.
So we've made our first official stop here at the King's View. A little foggy today, but we'll see what we can see. So yeah, this is part of or near the Sete Cidades, or 7 cities, but really that is, I guess, the name of the lake area.
I'm glad you said it. Yeah, that's not what I see.
So Sete Cidades is normally perceived as twin lakes, but our guide said that is not true. It is actually one big lake that they built a bridge across. And then depending on, if you have good lighting, people perceive one side as being a blue side and one side as a green side, and that's because of the vegetation. Ooh, this is an old hotel that I think he said was built in maybe 1989, late 80s, and it just didn't work out, and it has been abandoned ever since. Huh. Anyway, here's a viewpoint. So like I said, foggy, misty today. Oh, even on the camera though, it looks like the far side to me looks greener than the close side. But I think according to the map, this is the green side. I don't know. You know what? We'll just look at it. We'll appreciate both sides, regardless of color.
Beautiful hydrangeas.
Yeah, we saw tons of hydrangeas on the drive up here.
They're not native to the area, but they brought them over from Japan, and they just really do well here.
This is very green.
So pretty.
Very gorgeous. And Dee is taking very pictures.
Well, they're a little foggy, but I'm doing it.
Yeah. We got a truck full of souvenirs over here to the side too. It's a cool little tile artwork. I like showing those hydrangeas and stuff too.
Yeah.
It's like the top one country for the Azores to go.
Let's look at some trees before we get out of here. So we have a 15-minute stop here. I tried to look at trees and D's, but she moved right out of my shot. I know, she's like backing away.
It looks like Alaska in parts of it. It's crazy.
Oh my, don't do the downhill hiking. All right, back to the van. moss.
You know me and moss.
You need moss.
I need moss.
All right, I can't make Spanish jokes. This is part of Portugal, technically. You need to learn Portuguese. We have made a brief beach stop. Let's see what we can see and learn. A lot of surfing going on from what I can see.
We built bunkers over here with heavy machine guns to defend all this.
Bunkers from the Second World War, even though they were neutral. A little beach bar. We have a restroom opportunity, which I'll take advantage of. We'll just gaze at some waves. There are a lot of people with boards. I don't really see too many folks out in the water, but I guess they are doing some surfing today. They've got spinach growing in the rocks out here, the guy just pointed out. That's funny, just wild spinach. Sort of a nice dark sandy beach. We're not planning on getting in there today, obviously, but it's fun to look at. How many lizards can we see? I see at least 4 right there. Look at the color on that water, though. We're getting some nice blues. I think the sun's starting to peek out.
Gorgeous.
All right, time to hit the road and finish the drive up to Nordeste. Next stop, we have come down to a waterfall. I guess it's visible from the roadway. He said there are some trails here. We don't have time to do those today.
No, because it's about an hour drive to this side of the island and then an hour drive back. So.
True.
Beautiful, though.
Well, the first thing we see upon rounding the corner is this cute little fall right over here. Let's get a little zoom in on that. And then from there we can turn our attention to the slightly larger waterfall in this direction. I guess we'll wander this little part of a trail, yeah? Well, I got a sign here on this stone bridge, I think it says 1928. Look at these hydrangeas. So 15-minute stop here. I guess let's come check out this little town with some shopping and whatnot. I see a building down there that says Watermill. It's a gate up here we can come peek at. So there's the official name of this establishment. Okay. Oh, how cute. All right, our incline training has been for this. So we got a slight incline down into this place. Little fountain down here. So according to the sign, yeah, there's Watermill Tourist Office Picnic Area, Accommodation, Craft Shop, which apparently is closed, toilets, more watermills, and a walking trail. It's like we've just entered the most charming little village.
Yeah, I think we did.
Another waterfall.
Wow.
There's the tourist office down there. Oh, I hear a lot more water. I see some water to that side. There's that fall we just spied. Get a little closer peek on that one across the way. Alright, back up the incline. I hear hoots and hollers coming from down below. Not sure what sort of activities.
Canyoning.
Canyoning?
That's what Caroline said. Oh. You jump and you like go over the flow of the river and you like do something else. And...
Yeah, there's definitely folks with some gear on. Time to ride.
Easy, is it? Mm-hmm. Should just work. Yeah. It's still starting to. Move it for a bit.
Well, we've gotten a little bit of bonus time at this location because the van won't start. But he's called a colleague and they're supposed to come out. So we'll have about an extra 10 or 15 minutes to wander around here and then we'll see what's up.
Good news is we still have about 4.5 hours to get back to the ship.
Oh yeah. So look at all these hydrangeas again. Gorgeous. Oh, the little gift shop says closed for renovation. We got restrooms over there. There's all kinds of stuff to go and do and see if you've got lots of time. Pavilion. There's like an old pig barn. You can tour the water mills, I believe. There's another little torrent of water upon which we might look. I guess this is their little accommodation. Is it Alloggiamento? Sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Lake with fountain, this is called. We're just exploring what we can. All these colorful friends. Well, there's like greenish gray ones, orange ones. Oh hey, this building says watermill. Let's see what we can learn. Oh, don't touch the mill. That's the first thing I've learned.
Got it.
So this just shows some of the old machinery, mechanisms. Lots of pictures of how things worked. Am I allowed to touch the bricks? I'm not even going to touch the bricks. Can I touch the guest book? No, I'm not going to touch the guest book. That's cool. Corn, flour, and bread.
Bread. Wanna go canyoning?
Whee! I saved my canyoning for another day.
I think we can like fly down and...
This seems quite the adventurous thing. Wow, it really does.
I don't know if that's what you do. I haven't seen anybody do it, so I'm not sure.
All right, incline one more time. Well, update to the plan. They have managed to send in another vehicle to retrieve us all, which is this white van coming in now, and we are going to carry on with a slightly altered agenda. So it looks like taxis Antonio Arruda to the rescue.
Thank you.
Goodbye, van. Welcome to the town of Furnas. Now I'm told this town is inside the crater of what was an active volcano, so I don't know if that's why I got the name Furnas, like furnace. Anyway, we've got a 10-minute shopping stop. I kind of want to just do an architecture looking stop, but I'm sure we'll go peek in this store.
It's really pretty. We'll see they're known for cows and pineapples and
cool hats.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, what is this called? Souvenir shop. Nice. Well, it kind of goes in a U shape back here. I like all this stones. All right, we can call that lady if we need help. Look at all these. They got whale shirts. All kinds of hats here. Boomerangs. Let's wander the streets a bit more. Check out this church and this gazebo. Alrighty. Well, next up should be either the bubbly hot springs or a lake of some sort. Oh, there's that smell. That old familiar smell.
Oh.
So welcome to the Calderas.
Burn your nose here.
Yeah, I am having Iceland flashbacks like crazy. You can smell the sulphur in the air.
But it's so cool. Like, it doesn't matter.
It's an amazing natural wonder. Yeah, the wind shifted. That one's real busy over there.
Well, it's getting Christmas now.
I got Caldeira Seca, Caldeira Pequeña, a smoky nativity scene.
They went right over there.
Let's have a little stroll. Oh gosh, the smoke is all over here. I didn't even notice. It comes out everywhere. Wow.
You like the smell?
It's alright.
Man, I can hear the bubbles rumbling out of that one. So active. Yeah, all the smoky sulphur, the touch of Jesus. Kind of adds to the authenticity. You get that sort of like methane-y, sulphurous animal smell. It's just like being there, back in Bethlehem.
We think that this eruption happened around 1444. We were already in the island, but we're not sure because we were more to this side.
Oh, that one's really active too. Oh, the winds are shifting. Oh. All right, let's keep going. We gotta keep going. So the water's down here. They cook corn in. Not today, because it's not in season. That's cool. Oh, look at this one. Oh, this is the corn water. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I didn't really see a whole lot of corn water at the last place. All that seasoning. Oh, we spotted some mountain goats. I'm a professional mountain goat spotter. Everybody stand back. There they are. I spotted them. Look at all the little bubbly things down there. Oh, over here too. Yeah, don't go barefoot down here. I think that would be a bad idea. You see the change in the color of the rocks from the sulphur. Side note, don't breathe in with your mouth unless you want to taste it. All right, we're coming over here now to try, I think, 3 different types of water. Now, we're not trying any of this water, but I see some taps down here. Yeah. So here is tap number 1. What's the impression of tap number 1?
This is the most pure water.
Very minerally. Like, if I had to guess, I don't know why I just did that.
Well, I'm gonna say
like
sulfur.
Really minerally.
The fact that it's changed the color of the receptacle down here is probably got iron.
If my teeth fall out later. It's not that bad. It almost has like a sparkling water taste.
Oh, really?
Minerals. You have to try it because we're here.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just like a pulp.
Yes,
Oh.
yeah. Very good.
I see what you mean.
Minerals.
Yeah, try it. Now the other one.
Carbonated rust flavor. Okay. Here's tap number 2. He said this is going to be like the purest water you've ever tasted, so I got high hopes. Not
very similar.
Not so much. Okay. Again, it's changing the color and it's doing this as it runs down the street, so I can only imagine what my intestines might look like here in a hot minute.
I'm gonna go drink some Norwegian water.
Hopefully that is the end of the water sampling. I thought he said that there were 3 taps, and we drove by a thing with 3 taps. That's an interesting experience, I gotta say. I'm glad I did that. Kinda. And this water we will not be tasting because it is boiling hot. Oh, we found the 3rd tap. All right. You're gonna be the first one to try this one. Maybe the only one to try it.
That's the best one.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right,
it's
so
the least mineraling, I think.
the A1825 version is the one we like.
I like that one.
It's still changing the color of the tiles. So that was voted the best of the 3, sort of like LaCroix Pure, I guess, the unflavored LaCroix.
Exactly what it tastes like, but a little more minerals. Not bad though.
Ah, Agua Santa. That was one I think he said that comes out hot and they use it for making instant coffee. Nice. Oh, taps down there. There's taps everywhere. All right, so the guide just said you want to try other types of waters and liquids. Huh? Ooh, I could deal with these liquids.
Black tea liqueur,
Okay.
tangerine, coffee, and cinnamon, like fireballs, like American.
Well, we've started with the black tea liqueur.
These are more fun liquids, I think.
Yeah, this might be better than the water.
Oh, it literally tastes like some really syrupy sweet tea. Like it's really good. With a little kick. It's good.
Tangerine is up next. The tea really was good though. So this is their Christmas liquor that they put on the table. Christmas time. That's really good too. Very sweet. So coffee is up next.
Coffee time.
I already know this is going to be my favorite.
You think so? Okay. It's really good. It's like a deep, rich coffee texture texture. Flavor. Apparently I've had too much. No, I have not. Flavor that's already sweetened but doesn't have the cream, but it doesn't need it. Like, that is delicious. You are gonna like that. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, there's like caramel undertones in this one. Oh, cinnamon is up next. Okay. So here, standing in the aroma of the sulphur, let's try this cinnamon liqueur.
I'm not a huge cinnamon fan, but he said it's better than Fireball. So.
I don't even know the last time I would have had Fireball.
Ooh, it's more mellow.
Okay, I get that big red gum, but yeah, that is not like strong in your face at all.
But it still has that cinnamon fiery texture.
That's daggone tasty.
Why do I say everything has a texture?
Look at the detail. Fireball. Okay, bye. Well, that was delightful. Now we'll let the wandering continue. Back to the van. Oh, hey, this van actually came from Furnas. So the next stop was the lake at the top of the volcano, but you have to pay to get in there. We've decided we'll just bypass that for now and do some other stuff, given the time also. Well, we were able to make a little stop here at the Furnas Lake, after all. So this is, I guess there's a section that you would pay to go into maybe, but this is just a roadside pull-off.
So we ordered to build a chapel in Ernmanor. As Portugal being a very Catholic country, all the villages need to have a church, at least a church.
We'll have a little lakeside stroll.
This is a protected area.
Oh, there's a hiking trail all the way around.
Of course, this section over here is what we call path.
Oh yeah, they've got a little trail marker here, number 14. We'll go for a hike real quick. 14, it's probably kilometers.
Oh, 14 kilometers.
Also, if you just want to do the trail, you don't have to pay to go inside. Anyway, back to the van. Here's my trail walk on this nice, pretty red trail. We've made a quick stop here now at Vila Franca, which I guess is an island just offshore from Ponta Delgada, and I think it said it used to be home to the capital. But then something, I think maybe an earthquake, sort of separated it from the rest of the world here, so the capital was moved to Ponta Delgada. That's what I gathered as we rode along. Anyway, here's a little sign. Classified as a natural reserve in 1983. If I got any of the details wrong, apologies, but there's a giant rock here too. From one giant rock, oh, there's a walkway down. Guess you can go to the beach. Well, D is going to serve as Travel Flirts photographer. How about that? Well, we can see down to some sort of fortification down looking the other way, and like a chapel up on top maybe. But we're almost back to the ship now. I think this is the last stop, and then we will migrate back. We have made it back to the port in plenty of time, and we are ready to wander back on board the ship and find some food. Oh, they've got beverages and face towels. Home sweet home. Now it's time for dinner. Woohoo! We're in shorts and shorty socks mode. How about that? It feels like a Hudson's kind of day. Well, not busy in here at all just yet. We are pretty early because we're pretty hungry. Let's jump up to the sky.
Deck 17.
Thank you.
Viva! So past the Galaxy Pavilion area, which I'm sure we'll check out at some point or not, is the Observation Lounge. Let's see what we can learn and observe in the dark. Well, I'm learning that there's lots of cool seating arrangements. Oh, they have all the warm beverages up here toward the front. I'm assuming there's a bar around the corner. Is there a Christmas tree?
Well, it's like this.
Wow. There is the bar structure, of course. Well, we've got some pina coladas buzzing up in the blender. We've officially shoved off. We're on the move. If you like pina coladas and botanical spritzes, apparently.
I can barely move my hand.
Viva! Good night. It is the bedtime.
Yeah.
So what? Oh, we have to wrap up our day, don't we?
Yeah.
Please tell me about your very first time ever visiting the Azores with Azores Dream Tours.
Yeah, Ponta Delgada was like the main area. It's beautiful. I don't know how to describe it perfectly. It was like I went to Iceland, Hawaii, St. Kitts, Scotland, and a couple of other places. Just, we went to so many different areas on the island, east and west.
Girl, you get around the island, I mean.
It's about an hour from one side to the other. It's quite large.
I was surprised.
But the scenery changes so drastically from one area to the next, and we saw beautiful, like, I don't know, just everything was gorgeous.
They had stinking pools, they had delicious water.
They had black sand beaches and giant waves and like a lake that looked like it could have been in Scotland, and I don't know, it was crazy amazing. And I would definitely recommend doing a tour, not just necessarily getting out and shopping, or you're not going to see all of that because you do have to get pretty far out to do that.
The stuff is far apart. So like the private van tour that we did, it was a lot of driving to go to a little bit of time at a lot of places. So we got to see a lot of stuff, just not for a long period of time. We had the most time in the town of Furnas, which to me was one of the most fascinating places.
Awesome.
Steam vents, the liquor tasting, the water drinking, all that stuff was in Furnas.
Still worth it though. And even though the little hiccup with like the van not starting, the company was amazing. Like they got a gentleman who drove a taxi that's a friend of his out to continue our tour. He offered to buy us lunch, which we declined because we didn't have time to do that, but they made it right, you know, really well. So I would definitely go with them again.
Yeah, sure. I appreciated the fact that they worked their tail off to complete the tour, get us back to the ship in plenty of time. So if you're looking to spend a lot of time at certain locations, maybe do a tour that focuses on those locations. But I feel like we had a pretty good way to see a lot of the island.
Because we don't know when we're coming back. This is kind of a stop that you do on a transatlantic cruise, and not really any other itinerary that I'm aware of. So I'm so excited we get to go though.
So beautiful. Independent tour booked straight through Azores Dream Tours, because there were 6 of us and we could split the cost 6 ways. So that worked out pretty well. It was right at 400 euros for our van for the day. So split 6 ways.
Yeah, not bad.
Now, I guess really we just need to dig into dinner, don't we?
Yeah, because we were tired. So let's just had dinner.
Break it out. So we both got those spare ribs and that spring roll.
I don't think I've ever had this before. It was good. It was very salty, the spare ribs. Like, usually it would be a sweet sauce, but it was a little salty for me. And the spring roll was just like one piece cut in half. I could have used more of that. The chili lime sauce was very spicy. It was good overall, though.
Yeah, I always enjoy it. To pull off the bone, very tender, cooked well. So I get it every time. You had a beet salad.
Yeah, golden beets and red beets. It has like a pumpkin brittle and arugula lettuce. It's really tasty. I usually get it.
I had some potato and cheese soup, which was really good. Now, I'll show you, well, all right, let's go ahead. The flavors on this soup were really good, but I messed it up for myself.
Oh, no.
Let's jump to the next picture, which is, yes, my third appetizer, because I was hungry. The chicken lettuce wraps. Now, we got one piece of lettuce for all that chicken in the bowl, which was problem number one. I needed about 3 pieces, but the flavors were great. Textures were great. Now, all that dried up, dehydrated, stringy stuff, I put it in my cheese soup thinking, oh, this will be fun, like a little crunchy element. Well, it rehydrated it in the soup and made it so hard to eat, stringy, drippy, made a mess out of everything. So
that's your fault.
Don't put those noodles in your soup. Put them in your lettuce wrap.
Nice.
But good stuff. You got pasta.
This is the vegetarian option. It was the pesto pasta with like roasted bell peppers and shaved Parmesan. It was beautifully cooked, the best flavor, and like the perfect portion. Like, it was delicious. I would have eaten more of it if I was still hungry. So good.
Wow. I got the bang bang chicken and shrimp, which is basically just curry chicken and shrimp. You know, there's other recipes in America that call things bang bang, and so I had different expectations. I've had this before. I love curry. Chicken, I think, was a little bit overcooked and dry, but the flavor was good. The shrimp was cooked well. Nice amount of rice. Sauce delicious. I'll probably get that about every time. You had a lava cake.
Yeah, lava cake with stracciatella gelato, which is like chocolate shavings in the gelato and strawberry sauce. It all is really good together. It's a really fudgy cake though, like really fudgy. I didn't finish it because it was a little too rich.
You didn't lava it as much as you
I did lava it.
I had bananas Foster, which bananas cooked in yum yum sauce with ice cream. You can't go wrong there. I also got a cheese plate. I was hungry this day. It had blue, which was great. It had brie. It had that little spiky cheese, which I do not know the name of, but was also very good. So
Caroline said it was camembert.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll believe that. Yeah, great dinner overall.
Great day.
Great day.
Yeah.
Now it's time for a great sleep.
We're too tired to do anything else, so go to
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.